Hi everyone. So myself Anas and I'm presenting you this question in the special series by IMS. Pause the video, try this question your best and join me back for the discussion. I hope you have done as suggested. Let's discuss now. So question is saying there are 150 houses in total. Okay. And out of them, 60% have air conditioning and 50% have sun porch and 30% have swimming pool. Okay, if I calculate the value, 60% of 150, you can calculate by 50, adding 50% and 10%. Okay, there are always better ways to calculate. Just practice in that. So if I say that 50% of 150 will be 75 and 10% of 150 is 15, right? So 60% will be nothing but 9. Now sun porch 50%, that is very clear, 75. Now 30% of 150 will be 40. All right. Now moving on, they have given us 5 of the houses have all 3 of these amenities and 5 have none of them. So try to understand that there is overlapping happening there. Yes or no? That there are some houses which have more than one amenity as well. There might be some houses which have exactly one amenity or exactly 2 amenities or exactly 3 amenities, right? Okay, because you can see that 60% plus 50% plus 30% is exceeding 100%. So how is that possible, right? So it is possible only because there will be overlapping under them. There will be a house which have a sun porch and a swimming pool both. There will be a house which have air condition and swimming pool both. So there must be some overlapping pattern, because then only this will get equal to 100%, right? So whenever you have overlapping question, right, overlapping sets, if I say in proper word, always see how many sets they are talking about. So it's very clear: swimming pool, sun porch, and air conditioning. So 3 set. Hence, please draw 3 sets Venn diagram. So let me draw a 3 sets Venn diagram for you guys. So draw a rectangle and then draw 3 circles. Okay. Now we will learn how to read the part of this diagram. So the rectangle is nothing but total. So here total number of houses are 150. Now in the first circle, I will write the houses which have air conditioning. That is 9. In the second circle, so basically 90 is nothing but this entire circle. Okay, very important to understand. And let's say the sun porch are nothing but having 75 houses. Hence this entire value, right? Let me use a different color. This entire value is nothing but 75. You can see that there is overlapping, right? So out of these 90 and 75 houses, there might be some houses that are common, right? That are having both the facilities, right? Air conditioning as well as sun porch. And some of them even sharing a swimming pool as well. Okay? Yeah. So that is what we need to understand here, major. All right. Similarly, for swimming pool, how many are there? 45. So how many houses have swimming pool facility? 45 houses. And we also know that all the 3 amenities are available to 5 houses. So where will you write all 3? All 3 means the overlapping part of all the 3 circles. Because whatever you write here, that means that particular number will have all the 3 facilities. Hence, I will write here 5. Okay. Now there is one more value to be placed, and that is the neither, right? So where will you write neither? There are some houses out of 150 which even have nothing, right? Neither air conditioning, nor swimming pool, nor sun porch. Where will you write that 5, right? So if you observe out of these circles and inside the rectangle, there is some vacant part, right? So this vacant part are actually nothing but neither, right? Okay. So please, whenever you have a value neither, always make sure to write that in the vacant part. So neither is nothing but here 5. Neither means the houses that have none of the thing that is representing circles. So the 5 houses do not have air condition, nor sun porch, and neither swimming. Okay, so this is the way how you have to read the diagram. Now the question is asking how many of the houses have exactly two of these amenities. Now first we need to understand how will we going to represent exactly two. Can you shade the portion where you can see the houses which have exactly two amenities? Observe with me. If I show you this portion, right, can you tell me the houses that are lying here, they have what amenities? They have air condition and sun porch only. Okay, so these are the houses which have air condition and sun porch only. Similarly, I can say that these houses that are lying here and that are lying here, I can name them as the houses that are lying here are nothing but the houses that have air condition and swimming pool only. And these are nothing but the houses that have, you can say, sun porch and swimming pool only. The word only is very important because the word only is actually telling you that this is nothing but exactly true. This is nothing but exactly true. And this is also nothing but exactly true. Hence, if you want to calculate the exactly true, you have to add the values of these three shaded parts, right? Hence, your answer that you are looking for is nothing but A plus B plus C. So this is what we have understood the question. Now I am giving you a formula for a three sets problem that is very useful and many questions in GMAT have been asked. So please remember that formula. That formula is nothing but, be with me. I'm just drawing it for you again. The formula that I want you to recall is, so let's say the rectangle has the total value and the circle one has total value is A. So basically the entire value of the circle one, right, is A, or you can say total value. For example, total air conditioned houses are 90. This entire circle has value 90. Let's say the second circle has value B and third circle has value C. Now let me quickly name the other parts also. So these are nothing but if we add them, they will be exactly 2, right? Okay. And this part that is in the middle, right? That is nothing but all three, or you can write exact. And the part outside the circles, inside the rectangle are nothing but neither, right? Okay. So now I will show you a formula that is nothing but total minus neither equals to A plus B plus C minus exactly 2 minus 2 times exactly 3, or you can write 2 times all 3, one at the same time, right? 2 times of all 3. So now how to understand this formula, that's why you are subtracting, I will tell you, be with me. So when I do total minus neither, think for a moment with me. When I do total minus neither, so total minus this vacant part. If I subtract this vacant part from the total, what will I get? I get circles only. I get circles only. But when I'm adding the values of the circle A plus B plus C, the problem that is happening is there is overlapping happening. For example, let's say A denotes number of tennis players, right? Okay, and let's say B denotes number of basketball players. Okay, right? Then you need to understand that if Alex is a person who is lying in this region, right? So Alex lies in this region. This means Alex is a single person, but he is playing tennis as well as basketball, right? He's playing tennis as well as basketball. So what you need to understand about Alex is that when I did A plus B, I already found the name of Alex in the list of tennis players, and when I saw the list of basketball players, I again found the name of A, right? Alex, right? Hence, when I added A and B, I counted Alex as two people, Alex plus Alex. But that is wrong, right? Alex is only one person. They are not two people, right? Therefore, to rectify my mistake, because I counted this, whatever values are lying here, I counted that twice, I subtracted it once. Same thing for here and same thing for here. So the portion that you can see as exactly 2, the thing that has happened there is we have counted these portions twice, right? Okay, for example, think where this portion is getting counted. When you did B plus C, right? So whoever is here in this portion, right, were there in the list of B. Then you have again counted it in the list of C. That's why you have counted double, twice. Now to rectify that, you have to subtract it once. That's why we always subtract the exactly two portion once. Now why we are subtracting all three twice? Try to understand that. When I added A plus B plus C, try to understand this. Yeah. When I added A, right, plus B plus C, can I say that, for example, let's say there's a person, his name is, let's say, Ben, right? And Ben is situated in all three. So when I counted total number of tennis players plus total number of basketball players, and let's say this is nothing but a number of, you can say, badminton players, right? Okay, yeah. So when I added number of tennis players plus number of basketball players plus number of badminton players, I counted Ben as three different Bens, right? Ben plus Ben plus Ben. Because Ben was there in the list of tennis players, list of basketball players, list of badminton players. But Ben is a single person, right? How can you count him thrice? To rectify this, I need to subtract Ben two times. That is why we have subtracted all three twice. I hope you have understood the formula. Now let's wrap up the question. So as per this question, let me put the values here. Okay. So total is nothing but 150 and neither is nothing but 5. A is nothing but 90. B is nothing but 75 and C is nothing but 45. Right. C is nothing but 45 and now I have to subtract exactly 2 that we need to figure it out and minus 2 times of all 3, that is 5. So I have put all the values of this Venn diagram into the formula. Okay. Now you just have to calculate the final value. Let me erase something here. So if you haven't noted, you can pause the video and you can note. Meanwhile, I can quickly so I can solve this now, right? I will get 145 on left hand side and 75 plus 5, 80 plus 40, 120. 120 plus 90 is 210 minus exactly 2 and minus 10, right? So that will be 200. 200 minus 145. So 200 minus 145 will be 55, right? Hence exactly 2. So the houses that have exactly 2 amenities or the value of A plus B plus C is coming out to be 55. Hence the answer is option D. Now to apply the same concept, I'm having a variant question for you. Please attempt that and post your answer in the comment section. And I'm waiting for all of you in the upcoming video. Here is the question. Thank you, everyone.